Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. Listen, we got to talk about the transfer portal. We can't leave that out. You guys know we got to continue to give you guys update on transfer portal targets as well as transfer portal intel, who USC is going after. We got a couple of guys that USC is going after, according to Pete Nukos from On 3. But I want to touch on this guy first. He's a big boy, man. You guys see him here. He's 6'6", 335. He's an offensive guard, and his name is Zay Kressler. Now, Zay, he's very interesting for the simple fact that he did start off in junior college his freshman year and ended up transferring his sophomore year, but he started freshman year at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Then he followed that up, went to Illinois, and his sophomore year ended up being all Big Ten honorable mention. He started in all 13 games at right guard. He was part of the first offensive line in Illinois history to be named Joe Moore Award finalist. Semifinalist. So you're talking about a massive guy, a guy that USC should very much so go after when you talk about that right guard spot. You guys know we're losing a couple of guys on the offensive line, but I think that you pursue a guy like this who has experience and now potentially, even though he's been in college 4 years, potentially has 2 more years left, given that new NCAA rule that if you've been to junior college, you still can participate and still have your 4 years left. So I think even though he'll have 1 year left with the grad transfer, and then he'll have another year left, given the fact that the new rule is in effect. And so his junior year, he was also Big Ten honorable mention by the media as well, academic all Big Ten. He played and started in 11 games on the offensive line, 24 starts as an Illini, 13 at right guard in 2022, 9 at right guard, 2 at right tackle in 2023. So he does have some experience playing right tackle as well as right guard. He did miss first game of his career due to an injury versus Nebraska, but he made a move back into the inside at right guard against Penn State, who was now number 7 at that time. So you talk about a guy that can move and groove, a guy that has experience as well. And then in 2024, this past season, he played in all 12 regular season games with 6 starts at right guard. So he has 30 career starts as an Illini. And I think USC is absolutely able to move and groove with a guy like this if they're able to secure one like this. You guys know we've addressed the defensive line. We've addressed cornerback spot, but we really haven't addressed the offensive line yet. And I think this would be a good start to address the offensive line with a guy like this, man. So you guys can drop those comments. You guys can tell me what you think. I got another guy who I know for sure that USC is pursuing. We'll take a look at him. He's a safety. Let's look at his information real quick. All right, now here's a guy that plays at Georgia State. You guys know Jamil Muhammad actually came from Georgia State, but he has interest from quite a few schools: Penn State, Indiana, Cincinnati, Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, Missouri, North Carolina, and USC. But this kid is absolutely a baller. His name is Jeremiah Johnson. He had 164 career tackles and 2 interceptions, but he plays that safety spot. You guys know we have quite a few. Of course, Zion Branch. We've had Bryson Shaw. We got a few other guys that are making their exit now with this USC football team. So I think that we're okay at the cornerback position now that DeCarlos Nicholson's coming back. But this is going to add a little bit of depth from a safety position. A guy like Jeremiah Johnson. We'll take a look at some more information on him real quick. Let's go. All right, so Jeremiah, he's actually going to be a guy that played 2 seasons at Mississippi Delta Community College. So he's a Mississippi native as well. And I think the fact that he has those 2 years under his belt, you talk about a kid that could possibly have, 2 more years left at the Power 5 school level. In 2022, he played 12 games in his first season at Georgia State, moving from cornerback to safety. So you talk about some versatility. That's what Doug Belk liked. That's what Deanton Lynn likes. You see what they did with Jalen Smith. He came from the cornerback position. Well, he moved from the nickelback position to the safety, to the cornerback, able to rotate and move and groove. This is kind of, similar guy, similar type of build. And this is the type of versatility that they like. He started at safety in the season finale at Marshall. It made a season high of 10 tackles. Had 4 tackles and pass breakups in a win over Southern Miss. He had a tackle for loss in the game against Army. So, look, this is a kid that has experience, and that's exactly what you want. He was also on the athletic director's honor roll in 2023. And so, look, man, you guys could hit me in the comments. You guys can tell me what you think. 2023 All Sun Belt Conference, honorable mention, 2024 Athlon Sports preseason All Sun Belt, second team defense, and then 2024 College Football Network All Sun Belt, third team defense. So a lot of experience, a lot of opportunity for a guy like this to come in. And I think USC can absolutely move with a safety like this coming, from the transfer portal, man. So hit me in the comments. USC is going after him. We'll see exactly what happens. We'll see how it plays out. I told you guys, in order for me to keep up, I have to continue to put out the videos because there's so many moving pieces. So I told you guys, you might see 2 videos a day, just depending on how things go. I'm trying to keep you guys updated, trying to keep you guys informed. Until later on, listen, I'm out of here. Everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.